The following video I filmed a while back. The information is still good, but I wanted to add a little bit more detail and give a little bit more nuts and bolts to it. The strategy in the video is called a cash out refinance, and it's a quick way to add many units to your portfolio over a short period of time. In the video, ignore the numbers I use. They're just used as an example. This strategy works at any price point, $50,000, $500,000, $5 million. The numbers do not matter. I assure you the strategy works. I've done it hundreds and hundreds of times. Stay tuned after the video for my conclusion on the topic, where I add a little bit more detail and answer some questions that I think you might find helpful. Hi, I'm Jim Onesti with the McCann team. In this video, we're going to discuss investing in real estate with little or no money down using a cash out refinance. Cash out refi allows you to buy a property with little or no money out of pocket, which allows you to buy 2 or 3 or 4 a year rather than 1 every 4 years like the average investor does. This is the perfect way to buy real estate with little money out of pocket. Let me break down the math on how this works. So if we start with a home that's $50,000, and we add $50,000 in value to it through renovation, our total is going to be $100,000. The key is choosing a home that has the ability to be appraised for in and around $150,000 in this example. Most lenders will lend you 70% loan to value, and in this case our value is the appraised value. 70% of the appraised value will allow you to pull out $105,000, recouping your total investment and giving you an extra $5,000 for your pocket. That's the ideal scenario. So again, most banks will give you 70% LTV. The average investor, as we touched on, saves up for a down payment, $30,000, $40,000, buys one home, then spends the next few years saving for their second home. With a cash out refinance, you're able to add properties and homes to your portfolio in a short period of time. You can really build a portfolio in 1 year rather than over a decade. This is how the pros do it. This is how to build a portfolio fast and with little to no money out of your pocket. So here's the secret sauce on how to choose the correct homes, the correct properties to buy, which will enable you to get to the appraised value needed to make this formula work. First, know the zip codes, know the marketplace, know the neighborhoods. You want to find the neighborhood that's preferably trending up. Most importantly, finding a location that have had home sales at the same value we're looking for our appraised value to be, or higher. We call these comparable sales. And these 3 things are really the secret sauce on how to make this formula work for you. This is a lot of information, but that's why I'm here. Use me as a resource. Comment on this video, reach out directly, or follow me on social media. So that's the basic premise for the cash out refi strategy. Like I said, I've done it hundreds of times. It works. And as I also mentioned, the numbers were just an example. It was just easy math to follow the strategy. This strategy works for every price range. Here are a few key points to consider further. 1, the appraisers. In our marketplace, the appraisers go up to a mile away for comps. In one zip code in our market, you can have 4 or 5 different neighborhoods, all dramatically varying in price. For example, in 19146, we have parts of Rittenhouse Square, Graduate Hospital, Point Breeze, Grays Ferry, Newbold, all in one little zip code. So my point is this: there's a lot of opportunity there for fluctuation in value. So as you find these properties to implement into the cash out refi system, the appraisal part is key. And don't let it be a mental block for you that you're locked into one neighborhood for the comps. The appraisers will go throughout the entire zip code. And with a little guidance from you, you can really help them fine-tune that appraisal value to help get it to where you need it to be. And that's a key point. And you're going to choose some of the properties you buy and implement the strategy with based on that fact alone. So know your market, know the comps, do your research, and give that information to the appraiser. Another key point is to find a hyper-local bank to use for the cash-out refinance strategy. I've had the most success with small local banks embedded within the neighborhoods of the marketplace I work within. Another reason why this is so important is because as you continue with this strategy and the more of these cash-out refinances you do, you will get to know the lenders intimately and you will get to know the appraisers intimately. It's not uncommon to get the same appraisers over and over again and build a relationship with them and build trust, where they then look to you for knowledge in the marketplace and look to you for which comps to use and are more relevant. This is a key point. Keep that in mind. Find a hyper-local bank, a small bank within one of the neighborhoods. Where our local market is right now makes the cash-out refinance strategy perfect. The market's softened a little bit. It's a little bit slower. Properties aren't moving as fast as they did last year. That creates some opportunity. There's a lot more buying opportunities now in the second quarter of 2019 than there were at the beginning of this year, and certainly way more than there were last year. So it's a good opportunity to get into the market and find some better deals. As you get rolling with the cash-out refinance strategy, you'll find very quickly that the easiest part of the entire process is finding the money to purchase the home, to purchase the deal. The money will come. Just find the deal. There are so many different ways for you to lock down that cash to buy the property. Do not let that stop you. That is the easy part of the process. There are people lined up right now willing to give you money if you can bring them a property that works. Everyone is looking for a real estate investment that works right now. So you can find a partner rather easily who will give you all of the money to purchase the home, all of the money to fix it up, and then you split the profits afterwards. In addition to a partner, a local realtor has access to dozens of these types of people. So if you find a deal, bring it to a local realtor who knows the market, who's tied into investors and people who want to do real estate deals, and they can easily pair you with a partner. If you don't want a partner and you want to pursue the strategy yourself, there's so many ways to find money. Home equity line of credit on a house that you own or property you own, a line of credit in general, construction loans from the bank. You can borrow against certain assets you have other than real estate. You can pull money out of your IRA, your retirement account, to buy real estate. A lot of people don't know that. We're going to do a whole separate video on that topic alone. There's 10 to 12 good strategies, some of which you've never heard about, where you can find money to get into this part of the business and really apply this strategy and make it work for you.